When someone trusts you enough to share something very sensitive or personal, how you listen is just as important as what they say. It's important to listen patiently. When somebody's sharing something that's personal or painful, it can take time for them to get the nerve to say the next thing. So don't be in any rush. Don't prompt them to move along faster. You might eagerly want to ask a quick question. You might want to make a quick comment. Try to not do that. Somebody might be on track to disclose something very important, and your little comment can throw them off track. It's especially important not to ask questions that are too probing or pushy or that dig too deep. Often when a person is sharing something personal or painful, they're already at the edge of what they're comfortable doing. And so if you push them further, it can make them want to shut down. Be careful about making any comments that sound even remotely judgmental. We all have a little judge inside us. When you're having a discussion that's very sensitive, let that judge in you just scram for a little while. Just listen without coming to any conclusions or judgments. Try not to give advice. Even if you have good advice, it's important to first hear someone out fully. Because again, when you jump in with advice, you can throw them off track. You might have a story that is extremely relevant. It might be very meaningful to you. It might validate what they've been saying. It might be a bad idea for you to share that story, because when a person's telling their own story, they're sharing their perspective and their feelings. And when you share a story, you start sharing your perspective and your feelings. And so you're not really listening anymore. A good rule is to empathize rather than analyze. Empathy is warm, analysis is kind of cold. When you interrupt, probe, or push, judge, you make the person want to shut down. When you listen patiently, when you maintain the person's privacy, when you don't judge them, when you listen with great focus and attention, you earn their trust, and they'll keep talking to you at that time and in the future.